Pub Talk. Well, episode 2 of Switchbacks Pub Talk. Can you believe it's episode 2? I feel like I've been doing this for ages, but I love it. I really do. And I've got Quenzi here. How are you? I'm going to pronounce you. Is it Huerman?
The French way would be...
I want the French.
Okay,
Come on.
Okay, so my full name is Quentin Emeric Huerman. But that's why I go by Quenzi. It's just easy.
Right, start again, right at the beginning. Right, say
Quentin.
Again. Quentin.
Yeah. Oh, you actually do pretty well.
I took French at school.
Yeah. That's actually quite good.
Quentin.
And then Emeric is my middle name.
Emeric.
And Huerman.
Huerman.
Huerman. That was quite good. We'll give it to you.
I got an F in French. But we won't talk about that anyway. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ça va? And we are going to start the interview now.
All right, that's perfect.
No, it's wonderful. I want to know, whereabouts in France are you from?
So I'm from Britain, the west coast, right by the water.
I did a school trip there. Okay.
Actually.
Was that, we went to Bordeaux as well, around down there.
Yeah, so Bordeaux is deep south, but we in Vannes, literally the region that sticks out a bit up north, right below Normandy.
Yes, and we always came into Calais.
Yeah.
And then we swung a right.
Yeah.
And we went round the coast and went down.
Exactly. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I lived by the water pretty much my whole life.
It's a beautiful country, France. Very big as well. People don't realize how big it is.
No, I think it's very diverse in terms of everything, all the landscapes we have. And I really have enjoyed it over there, but obviously I'm happy to be in the States now.
Which we're going to touch on. Okay.
Yeah.
And French as well, but France for me as well. School trips were always, we went to Normandy, Bordeaux. We went to the Ardèche.
Okay.
Yeah, Marseille, right?
Yeah.
So, and then we went to Lourdes, the Catholic pilgrimage. Lourdes. Right? Lourdes.
Yeah,
Lourdes.
yeah.
So we went there, and we went to Paris as well.
Oh,
everyone
very
does
nice.
Paris,
Yeah,
don't they?
Paris.
I mean, it's the city of love.
You can't get tired of Paris, can you?
It's very busy.
It is a bit too busy.
Very busy.
To be honest.
I went to the Eiffel Tower, and I was nervous at the top of there. It shakes, doesn't it? I didn't realise. I was there.
It's quite high up there.
Very, very high.
Yeah.
Very high. I got a glass of champagne at top. I tell you what, I've never drunk it so fast in all my life. It was crazy. It was. Anyway, so listen, France. So I need to ask, okay, you're a bit of a sporting family, aren't you?
Yeah, I do.
How many siblings have you got?
Just one, my older brother.
Football? Soccer?
And tennis growing up as well.
Because of your dad?
Yeah, because of our dad. So we grew up playing tennis and football all the time. But actually tennis was our main sport. So at the age of 9, I remember I was ranked number 4 in France for my group H. And I was quite good. And then I got tendonitis on my wrist, so I had to stop. And I was playing footy already on the side, but just for fun. And after that, I just saw that my brother went that way with football, so I just followed his steps. So pretty much everything my brother has done, I just followed his steps along the way.
I knew it because it was like, obviously you mentioned the football and tennis. I didn't realise how close that was in the tennis career. You could have been...
Tennis was quite big. And my dad still plays it to this day. He's quite good. I still haven't managed to beat him, which is quite frustrating. But he's always taught us to be into sports. And our whole life has pretty much revolved around sports. And that's why today, I think he's very proud that I made it to this point. And obviously my brother has gone another way because now he's an engineer. But he was still playing in 5th division like 2 or 3 years ago.
Amazing.
While training probably once a week. So he was quite the player as well.
Because in France, it's similar, obviously, English Premier League.
Yeah.
And obviously the pyramid system, Same with France, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I got taught about that a lot because my grandma is actually British.
I knew we got on.
She's from around London, and so to this day she still speaks with a beautiful English accent when she speaks in French.
Wow.
So she used to bring back the newspapers, and I'd read all about Manchester United at the time, and that's why now I'm a Manchester United fan. Who do you support?
You don't need to talk about that one. Well, I support Switchbacks, obviously.
Okay, that's a good one.
No, but back in England, my team's Bradford City. Have you heard of?
What is it? Second, third?
League 2.
Ooh,
yeah, he's fine. He's
fine. Yeah,
but in the Premiership, if I had to follow someone, it'd be Liverpool.
Okay.
I'm rooting for Klopp.
Yeah.
It's last season, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not. I thought we were gonna get along, but
Listen, we are going to get along. I'll tell you, one thing I would like to share with the viewers at home who are watching episode 2 today. I've never smelt a soccer player who smells so good. Wow. What are you wearing? What is it?
I think it's the 1 million.
The one, the gold bottle.
The gold bottle. Always smells good.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. No,
Very nice.
I'm not, I have a couple perfumes, but I'm not the type of guy that has like 25 of them. But when I have one that I really like, usually I go and just buy it again.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's lovely.
Yeah. What about you? What are you wearing?
I'm all sorts at the minute. I've got Versace at the minute.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That
Which is
smells
not
good.
bad. Not bad. Get it on Amazon. It just drops off your house. It's easy. I can never go in a perfume shop and like try it. It's too much work.
Yeah, no, it is.
And then they've got like 7 cents on your arm.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, well, which one is which?
Yeah.
There you go. With the football, when was it from tennis? Obviously, with the injury.
Yeah.
You were playing football as well, obviously, because obviously it's similar to England. When you're a young kid in school, you're playing football straight away. Football, rugby, and cricket. Yeah, they're your 3 babies for me. So what was that saying for you? Were you playing tennis thinking, right, I've been injured now, I'm going to concentrate more on football?
So I was already big on football. And I think growing up, I had the dream of becoming the first player to be a pro in football and tennis at the same time. Obviously, it didn't work out.
Wow.
But I remember just playing for fun at school, and I would come back from school, and usually I would just have a kickabout with my brother in the backyard, and then, I would have a little goûter, which is like the French tea time with a little bit of baguette.
And a glass of red wine?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We were too young.
All right.
And then after that, I would have my tennis practice. But it got to a point where tennis was a little too much, and I think that's why I got injured, because I would train during lunch break. So all my kids would have fun, and I would go and train with my personal trainer.
Oh my gosh.
And then after school, I would go back and train again, but with the other older lads. And I was around the age of 8 or 9 years old, and I was training with 18 years old, because nobody had my level at my club, because we were from a little town. So it was quite a bit, and I think once I got the injury, I just figured like, I can do something special with football as well, just because I'm having so much more fun with my friends rather than just being alone. And I think mentally it was a bit hard as well.
Wow.
Like just being all alone, and if you mess up, there's no one else to blame, you know? And you can't focus on, you have to focus on the next play, but at that age, it's kind of hard to have that mindset, you know?
I need to ask, how did you end up in this beautiful country, America?
Wow.
Because I've got a story, but you've got a story as well, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, I'd like to hear about your story as well. But my story was that my mom, when she was younger, as a teenager, she did a year as an exchange student in the US. And my grandparents actually would host people as a host family and have people from America come and spend about a year in order to learn the language here in French. So then when my brother turned about 16, it was time for him to do it. And he decided to go over there, and he ended up in Somerset, Kentucky. Quite a change.
I'm going to say that's a random place.
And so he spent 10 months over there, and then 3 years after, it was my time to do it. And we started looking at agencies to do that same experience, but then we just reached out to his old host family, and they just said, yeah, we'd love to have Quentin as well. So that's how I ended up in the US for the first time. Spent about 10 months in this host family, and credits to them. They were unbelievable people, and all the people were great, but it's just such a culture shock coming from my little town in Brittany where we would wear skinny jeans at the time, and then coming into this redneck place and just having to adapt, you know. So that was a huge change, and then went back to high school to France to finish my high school. And that's when I decided to reach out to an agency to come and play college soccer.
What was that next kind of turn direction there? From you came out of college,
Yeah,
got the bit of paper, I'm happy.
The biggest thing was really making my parents proud, because they always told me, like, my dad's an English teacher actually, so he's always told me like, you need to do well in school. And so he's always told us like, obviously he's happy to be an English teacher, but he wanted us to go further in life and try to reach our biggest dreams. And so he's told us, listen, I want you to go to school, get good degrees, get a master if you can. And I ended up being very lucky enough that I graduated from Seton Hall with a bachelor in marketing. and then ended up doing my last year at University of North Carolina to get a 1-year master. So that was unreal.
Were you pro now, Switchbacks?
Yeah.
Okay, how does that feel?
Unreal.
What was that moment like? Was
be
it
honest-
was it Alan who like kind of nurtured you in, like come to the Switchbacks?
Yeah,
that
I
way
mean-
it works. I want to know how it works.
So the way it works is, at the end of the season, you look at, are you expected to be drafted? Do you have agents? Do you have clubs that are interested? And it was to the point where I was probably projected to be drafted, and then last second we learned that I was ineligible for the draft because my name had been put in by a club the year prior to that, which makes me ineligible because I was a super senior 5th year in college. So then it was all a matter of talking with the agent I had just signed with and making sure, okay, what clubs are interested? Can you pitch my profile to different clubs and see what kind of feedback we get? And then we got good feedback from multiple clubs, but Switchbacks, I knew what the organization was about. I had spoken to Chambo, Hoagie, Allen. I knew everyone was interested in my profile. So I kind of knew the whole picture, and I had come on tryout here actually 2 years ago. So I knew the environment as well. So I knew the stadium was beautiful. I knew the people were good. And then Allen just pushed for me to be here. And so then it was all about negotiating the contract because I'm a first-year player, and then just making sure we find a right balance between what they want to offer and what I'm willing to take, pretty much.
And stepping in that locker room for the first time, being a pro for the first time, first year, etc. What's that like for you? Are you nervous? Are you excited? What are the feelings?
I think a bit of everything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like at first, I remember being very excited. Then you walk into the room and you see all those guys that have been pros for about 10 years that got experience. We got like 3 guys that play, 3 or even more that play international football. So you realize like, damn, I made it, you know? But also that means that you're gonna have to take your game to a whole nother level if you wanna compete with those guys. So then it was all a matter of adjusting. There was a bit of nervousness at first, but I think that went away pretty quickly as soon as all the guys started talking to me and making me feel comfortable. We got great leaders on this team that help the younger players just adjust. And then just a matter of listening to all the advice I can get and then just putting the work so that I can be the best version of myself and the best player for this team.
You also watch a lot of football as well? Because I know a lot of footballers don't watch football. It's so like, what? Like, or are you kind of like, I've done a game, I finished training session, I'm hanging out with the missus, I'm done. Do you know what I mean? What is it for you?
I like to hang out with the missus. That's
yeah.
fine.
I do as well. I mean, my missus, not your missus. Yeah, I like
No, so yeah, I don't watch that much football, to be honest.
Which is totally fine. It's totally fine.
I'll try to watch my favorite clubs. So I'll watch Man U when I can, and Lyon from France. So I'll try to watch those 2 teams when they play. But to be honest with you, ever since I got to the US, I started being interested in other sports like basketball. So college basketball, even the NBA. And I probably watch more of those games than I actually watch European football.
You go into basketball. Is that your main American game?
American game for sure.
Mine's American football. I got into that.
I like that, to be fair. I've only been to games, like to 2 or 3 games live, and I really liked it. But I think basketball, when you look at the talents of players,
Quick as well, isn't it?
it's quick. The game doesn't take for like multiple hours. It's usually just 2 hours and it's done. And the amount of talent and details is so unreal to me. And when you have like players like, I mean, I could name so many, but Curry, Shea, all those players that are like at the top of the league, watching them at their craft is just unreal to me. Because I feel like I'm so bad at basketball that it feels unreal, you know?
Well, that's a segment in itself, isn't it? eh? Me and Quincy on basketball court, a Brit and a French.
No, we should have a battle.
French
We should
and
have
British.
a battle. I got the height advantage, I think.
I've got my skinny jeans on, so we're all right. Anyway, right, I need to ask before we move on. I'm going to finish off with 10 quickfire questions.
Okay,
I do it with everybody. You can't look at them. That's the point. You know, like,
sorry.
But before that, I need to ask. You were watching the women's El Salvador game with Jairo. Tell me more about that. Oh, we're doing a bit of stalking, I'm sorry. Is it all right? That's my job in it, to do some stalking.
No,
Sorry,
no,
go on.
no. I'm glad
Go
you
on.
didn't bring out the questions about Facebook because I was told that you guys found my old Facebook and I made sure it was fully deleted by now.
No, it's
Okay, so my girlfriend is American. However, her mom is Filipino and her dad is from El Salvador. And so she plays for the national team of El Salvador. And knowing Iro is also on the men's team, we managed to get together to watch my girlfriend play the Gold Cup.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it
Tell
is.
me.
It is amazing.
Your girlfriend,
Yeah.
mother is Philippines.
Yeah, she's from Hawaii, but the origins are
Yeah,
Filipino
Philippines.
and Portuguese.
The dad's
From El Salvador.
El Salvadorian. Yeah. Your dad's French.
Yes.
Mama is.
She's still French. It's
But then
just
you've got a
my-
grandma who's British.
Yeah, that's
so if
from
you
my
have
dad's side.
kids, right?
Yeah, they're
oh
gonna
my
be-
gosh. then
gonna
your
be-
kids, which football team they're going to play for internationally?
Hopefully France. I'll tell you that.
Oh, you got the Euros coming up, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you think
That's
you're
a
gonna,
big one.
You think you're going to do
I think
all
it's
right?
going to be a battle between us two.
England are going to do all right, aren't they?
They are. I'm hoping we play you guys in the final.
We just need to play Foden.
And then Harry
Keep
Kane
playing.
just misses a penalty for the final or
Don't
something.
get me started. Don't get me started. Mbappe looks good, though, doesn't he? Eh?
He does.
Oh, he's fascinating.
Best player in the world.
Are you dropping the mic? Is that it?
He is. At the
Okay.
moment, he is. Messi is the greatest of all time.
Okay.
And Mbappe is the best player in the world right now, yeah.
All right. I used to like a French player called Frank Leboeuf.
Leboeuf.
Leboeuf, he had the beautiful, he had no hair, didn't he, with the ball, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, great defender.
that's a good shout.
Your France World Cup 1998 team was one of the best teams.
Unreal team.
Oh, unreal.
Unreal.
Desailly,
I wasn't born, sadly.
Zidane,
I wasn't born yet, sadly. but-
Barthez,
Yeah, Thierry Henry.
yeah. What a team.
No, unreal.
Deschamps,
Yeah. Laurent Blanc. Yeah, you had crazy players.
I tell you, they're all looking behind the camera thinking, what are you talking about?
I'll tell you what, 2018, you might know more about that. We had a crazy team and we're going to do it again soon. Quite often.
Right, quick fire questions.
Yeah.
All right. Just, you
do it.
don't have to be quick. Like I say quick all the time, but it opens up a different conversation.
Okay.
Anyway, right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Nova's Quickfire with Quenzi. Thank you. Right. Stop it. What do you miss about home when you're away? And I mean, I think it has to be France, because that is home, isn't it?
Yeah, France is
Yeah,
home
France.
for
But
sure.
what do you mean?
Family would be one, but food would be two for sure. I just feel like the ingredients are so much better.
Fresh baked bread, la baguette when you go into the bakery, boulangerie. I tell you.
Don't tell me about
Oh, no, serious. Tell him.
No,
Tell him.
no,
you've got.
no,
I
you-
can't find a good
it.
bit
You
like.
bring me back too many memories.
No, I'm gonna do. And some fromage.
Oh my
Just there
goodness.
with a knife. And then you've got some like a prosciutto. I do some prosciutto meat.
Yeah, prosciutto is...
Yeah.
It's
I know it's
Italian,
Italian, but it's
we'll
fine. I
take
know.
it.
But then you've got a nice stick of French bread. And this is only probably 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, isn't it? Yeah. Then you've got some.
A bit later, I'll tell you
Vino Rosso, vino
Yeah,
red wine there,
yeah.
vino blanco here over here,
that. Vin rouge, yeah.
Vin rouge, and you got a nice little jug of aqua as well if you need a bit of water,
Yeah.
and some olives. I mean, what have I just?
No, I think charcuterie
and sitting
boards,
outside.
Yeah, charcuterie boards are one of my favorite things ever. But yeah, if I look back, the thing is, obviously, you think about the most famous French products. So you have the baguette, the wine, the cheeses. But if I want, like, the way I see it is, to me, all the ingredients, even the little tomatoes, little veggies, everything are just so much tastier back home and fresh. And it feels so much better to eat over there. Now, you could probably do that here in the US, but it costs you so much money, and I'm not on such a big contract yet.
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 Yeah. Right. Well, this follows on to the next one. Breakfast or lunch?
I'd say lunch, probably lunch, just because I'm big into savory food.
I'd say they would like this.
Yeah. I like sweets, and growing up I think I was very big on sweets, but it got to a point where anything savory is better. And for breakfast I like to have usually probably something savory as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have maybe yogurt, but that's about it, that's sweet. Or fruit like a banana, but
Can't
but
do the
not-
pancakes and waffles. I can't
Nah,
do no.
unless I wake up very late. Like if I sleep in,
Oh, you like sleeping, don't you?
Yeah, I do like sleeping.
Yeah. Nap.com.
Yeah.
Loves it. He had a nap before
No,
this.
I can definitely give you guys advice for napping. I'm quite good at it.
Yeah, we need to finish on that advice actually. It'd be interesting. Spice or no spice?
Spice. Cool. My dad got to travel all around the world because my grandma, the British one, actually worked for the French embassy. So they were based in Madagascar, Tunisia, the Netherlands, South Africa. They worked in so many different countries that my dad cooks and likes to add spices. And so I've been always used to have spice. And there's times where it's a bit too much, but I can handle it quite good.
When can we go right to your house and have some food? I think.
Yeah, we'll call my dad for
gosh,
the
get
game.
him over here. Get him doing the buffet. You know what I mean? I love it. No, I love
make
it.
a good tagine from Morocco.
Oh yeah,
he's good at that.
Oh. Yeah. Favorite holiday destination? You've travelled.
I've traveled.
You've travelled.
I think I've traveled over 20 countries now. But to be honest, one spot that I enjoy going back to right now is Palm Beach. Because I spent 2.5 years over there.
Yeah.
And it's not as busy as Miami, but you get the same weather. It's cleaner and just even more peaceful.
Sea breeze.
Yeah, so I really like it. Otherwise, I like the West Coast with LA, but if I could pick a country, I'd probably say Brazil. Because I'm trying to plan a trip for this winter actually to go to Rio. So I have a couple of friends over there, so that'd be nice.
Let me know what it's like. I'd love to go.
Okay,
I haven't gone South America. I need
to try that. And to be fair, with a girlfriend from El Salvador, I'll need to make my way down there.
Certainly do. That's wonderful. Money was no object. Where would you like to live?
I like the south of France for one.
Marseille, Monaco?
Yeah, around Marseille, but
Saint-Tropez?
maybe Nice, even more peaceful. I think Rome is beautiful in Italy. One of the most beautiful cities in the world, I think. And then Palm Beach.
You like Palm Beach, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Beautiful area, and I think because I was so focused on my grind at the time, I didn't take advantage of all it has to offer, you know?
And maybe does it feel like a safe place as well? Would you say?
You could.
Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I think it's just so peaceful that, I mean, if I was to have as much money as you say, and money wasn't an issue, I would probably live on Palm Beach Island with all the billionaires and enjoy life over there.
Look at that, eh? With his cheese and baguette and meat and olives and wine, and he invites me, and his dad's doing the cooking with the tagine.
Exactly.
I can see it now. And we've got the Euros in the background on the 95-inch TV in the garden.
We got everything.
Yeah. Right. Favourite film?
Intouchable.
You're gonna have to.
The Untouchables.
The Untouchables.
But the French version with Omar Sy. You know the actor?
Yeah.
Yeah. That movie is class.
Wow.
I've always loved that movie. I think that would be my favorite.
Are you a streamer?
Yeah.
What are you streaming? What are you watching?
I watch shows more than anything.
Yeah, what are you watching?
Actually, there's a British one, but you might not know it or like it. But Top Boy, did you watch that?
No, I haven't, but I've seen it. It's on my list. It's on my
it's quite good
watch
to be fair.
list. Yeah.
And there's another one, Snabba Cash from Sweden, that's very similar. And Alex, my roommate, put me onto that, and it was quite good. I can't think of the Casa de Papel, so Money Heist.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Watch The Gentleman as well. Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, Gentleman.
I don't think I have.
Ray Winston, very good. Yeah, you should watch that. Because
I'll try it on tonight.
You know the Guy Ritchie. You know Guy Ritchie. You know the director, Guy Ritchie. You know. He made a film called The Gentleman, but he's made a TV series, and he's absolutely outstanding. It's really good. You'll like it, Mr. Cameraman, as well. All right. Anyway, what are you listening to at the moment, music-wise?
Music-wise, I like French rap. I like Afro beats. So a lot of, I don't know if you know Burna Boy.
No, but you're gonna send me some stuff.
Yeah, they're good artists. I like a couple American artists as well, like J. Cole. It's quite broad to be fair.
That's good.
But before games, at least, I listen to French rap to get me going.
Would you do that when you're walking into the ground, or is it in the locker room when people say, right, Con and Quenzi, go start DJing?
No,
Is it headphones on focus?
Headphones.
All right, okay.
Headphones. I like to be in my own bubble before the game, so I can focus.
That's cool. That's very cool. Yeah. Right, apart from being a football player, what job would you have liked to do?
I think I would have liked to own my own company.
What kind of company? Don't leave us there.
I've had a couple ideas ever since I've been growing up, but I think fashion would be my favorite one.
I can tell. Fashion and perfume. I mean, if you had smell-o-vision at home, everybody, right? The smells coming through. I mean, even the ladies, the guys at home are going, oh my gosh, seriously. It's beautiful. It's absolutely wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Perfume and fashion.
Yeah, well, maybe we could.
Not just doing fashion, do perfume as well.
Okay,
and
I'll get it going.
moisturise.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Or
that smells good as well.
Yeah, because I think lads, we always forget to moisturise, and especially here in Colorado.
Yeah.
I do anyway.
Yeah, and the sun hits us quite hard here.
No, it's a beautiful place, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I've liked it so far.
Couple more, okay? Can you cook?
I can.
Oh, thank you.
I'm quite good at it.
Oh, I'm so
my girlfriend always likes to tell me that I'm her personal chef, actually.
Really?
So she's not around because she's still at UNC, my old school. But I would cook probably every single dinner of the week.
Come on. What are you going to cook for me?
I'm big into seafood. So
I think I've got a new
I've
got a new best friend. I really do.
Maybe if I was to cook just one meal, so you know the linguine pasta from Italy, and then I would make a creamy sauce with scallops on top.
Oh my God.
And scallops grilled in quite a bit of butter because we like to cook with butter.
Like a frutto di mare.
Yeah, something like that.
With a spaghetti.
Something like that is really good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
But yeah, I can cook different meals. I got my old recipe of the what's it called? The chicken curry from my grandma, actually, the British one, and she got a delicious recipe. But I haven't even made it to the roommates, so they're gonna be mad if I say it.
Well, listen, this is the thing. What we're gonna do, if the Euros does happen, you make the creamy. We'll do the pasta frutto di mare. Okay. I'll do the chicken curry. How's that? And we'll kind of like do a little. We'll have like a buffet for everybody. Do you know what I mean?
Sounds good.
But that's if Anderson's up for it as well. Do you think he's up for it, Alex?
Oh, he's up for it.
Is he all right? He's not a fussy eater, is he?
No. He can eat anything, but he'll actually make the Swedish meatballs with his mashed potatoes. He's actually quite good at that.
I mean, this is what we're talking food. We're talking culture.
Yeah.
We're talking diversity here on Book
Exactly.
Talk. I mean, where do we go? It's only episode 2. Yeah, unbelievable. Right, last question for you, my wonderful, wonderful sir. Okay. You're on a transatlantic flight back to France, okay?
Yeah.
The middle seat is empty and the doors are about to close. Which person do you want to walk around and sit next to you for 9 hours back to Paris? You're going direct, by the way, we're not stopping.
Can it be anyone?
Anyone, so it could be people past, present, anyone, but one person, and why?
All right, so I got multiple ideas.
There's only one seat unless you,
Can we make it like two or three?
What should we do? We'll do the middle seat, and maybe we'll do the aisle. Go on, I'll give you the aisle. We'll do two. I'll give you the aisle.
All right, so middle seat, I'd probably go for someone small. So either my girlfriend or my mom.
It's so funny.
They gotta be small.
Yeah.
That way I can spread my legs out and be comfortable.
Okay.
So my girlfriend or my mom. And then next would be, I'd like to see it with Zinedine Zidane. That's my idol.
So you're putting your girlfriend there because
I'm in between.
Oh, you're gonna sit in the middle seat.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I thought it was four. So me, my girlfriend, Zinedine on my side, and then I'd add like, let's say.
He's on a big plane, isn't he? Well, I thought you know the window. You're going to.
You know the big planes
to
that have 4 in the middle.
It's a 3 or 4 or 3, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. But I was thinking of the 4.
All right, you can have the 4 then.
Okay.
Oh, you've just changed my questions. So I don't know why I bother.
Well, then I put my mom,
that's
my
nice.
Girlfriend, myself, and then Zinedine Zidane, so I can have a chat with him.
Yeah, but you'd be having a nap before it takes off.
Yeah,
I know what you're
that's
like,
true.
won't you?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
And if they pour me a little red wine, I'm
that's
done.
it. I love it. Listen, it's been absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure to spend time with you this afternoon.
No, absolutely.
It really is.
Big pleasure to come here, and thank you for inviting me.
No, it's been wonderful. I hope we get to see each other again. Okay.
Hopefully. Are you going to be there this time?
You see me lurking around. It's a guy with a mustache, everyone says. But I'm there. I'm always there.
You can't go unnoticed, can you?
But I can't. You're right. But what I love about Switchbacks, and I bet you felt that way, the way it has a great feel, great warmth with fans. You mentioned staff earlier, players, and it's a great community. It really is. And that's why I love going. I love, apart from obviously watching football.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The atmosphere is unreal. And obviously being the only team here in town that's professional brings so much excitement to all the games. And I came off the bench my first game that I played here, but it was already so much fun just seeing all the excitement when we scored. And sadly, it was the Detroit match that you mentioned, where we got the red card and then conceded in the last minute. But I'm sure this Saturday is going to be a good one.
But you're always going to have fans behind you. Remember that. They're like the 12th. I always call it the 12th man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
is.
It's always a 12th man. And if you're new, if you obviously just got your pro contract as well, they're going to be behind you. All right.
Yeah.
Remember that
Yeah,
at Switchbacks. That's why it's such an amazing club
and
for
I
a player to
appreciate
come.
that.
So
thank you to all the fans. We really appreciate you guys.
there you go. I'm going to say you wouldn't say anything to the fans, but you did it. You know what I mean? I tell you, he's done this before. Listen, Quenzi, it's been absolutely fantastic.
All right. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Au revoir. Thank you so much for watching Pub Talk. I've been Nova. This has been Quenzi. Let's go with the pronunciation. Huerman?
Huerman.
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 Okay.
Try one more time.
Huerman.
Okay, we'll
No,
call it.
Huerman. Okay? We'll see you next time for more Pub Talk.
All right. See you guys. Thank you.
See you.